people are motivated to do sports and stuff like that, and they're not necessarily motivated to work as diligently on their ability to treat people properly or anything else that they might try to do.
How confident a person are you?
I mean, it depends. I think my confidence is mostly derived from ability to assess things and then prepare. So, if you were to say, how confident are you that you could make a commercial like this, I would say, or a show or whatever, I would say, right now, not confident. If you gave me 3 years, whatever, I could do a great job. I would prepare, I would study, I would watch people who did a good job, and I would, and so in sports, I've been pretty confident because I'm really good at preparing and I'm good at acquiring the skills and assessing what needs to be done.
How selfish do you think you have to be to become great?
I mean, I don't think you really have to be that selfish at all. I think people have a real misinterpretation or misunderstanding of, I think, what selfishness is in terms of your time and your energy and things like that. So when you come to like fatherhood or being a husband and you're something new and you have to balance your time and your priorities and really even in some cases your version of reality or all kinds of things that you have to deal with as a father or husband. It's always a balance, and common sense would tell you you're not going to be successful or good at either of those things, anything really in life, unless you're right inside, unless internally you're doing the right thing. You can't be neglecting yourself and become a martyr to the things you're trying to service, because in the end that's just not sustainable. You end up having really negative repercussions of that. So I don't think you're selfish as an athlete. I think you have to make decisions and you have to not be subject to the pressures of the outside world to put other people before yourself in terms of on a regular basis. There's obviously instances where you make sacrifices for other people, where you don't do what you would like to do or what you know is best for you for other people. But on the whole, you have to do what's right for you to be effective and positive for other people.
To what extent is that kind of a difficult fight that you have to
It's a balancing act that everyone faces, and I think you face it throughout your life, but especially it's especially strong in your adolescence and late teens and early 20s because...
and also when you're, mid-20s top athlete, and have the world at your fingertips.
Right, but I think the problem is that everyone is subject to criticism, and when you're, if you can have confidence, and when you become good at something, or you start to sort of become an adult or mature, you kind of have an ego issue that tends to make you want to think you're good at lots of things. If you're good at skiing, you tend to think you're a good person, you're a good athlete, you're good at whatever else it is, business maybe, anything else. And the reality is the two are not, they're not synonymous. One can definitely be the case and the other the opposite. And I think that can really be tough when you start to feel cultural pressure about that kind of stuff. But
you could develop a work ethic that's made you great in skiing that could translate
that you could apply to other things. But that's the problem, is like people are motivated to do sports and stuff like that, and they're not necessarily motivated to work as diligently on their ability to treat people properly or anything else that they might try to do. A lot of times it's they kind of more or less just expect it to happen without the work. And I think in that sense it hurts when people criticize you, because they can say you see it in the news all the time. You see it on ESPN right now. I mean, a lot of these athletes who are phenomenal at their sports but are lousy at being human beings, and that's that can be it's tough, because you do make sacrifices in one area to accomplish things in the other, and sometimes you need a break, but other times you need people to give you the hard truth.